In this video, we're going to discuss our euro dollar trade as well as a trade to look forward to and to look at over the next coming days and months. So, as always, visit our site www.nlccapital.com and go to the free trades tab to view some of our free trades. In this one, again, we talk about the closing of our euro dollar trade as well as a Chipotle trade that you can be looking at. So our euro dollar trade we talked about yesterday, and that is when we entered here at 110.66. That area, the 110.68 area, which is right at this bottom trend line. After we entered it, we did see some more downside continuation. We could have got filled better. Almost won a whole dollar down. That's all right though. We were still positive on our trade, and when it did reach up this point, it was in oversold territory. Stochastics was as well in oversold territory, and the MACD was in a full-blown downtrend. We held on to our position. We let it work, and we ended up getting a nice little bull rally along with the general stock market, the Dow Jones futures, the E-mini. As you see, this is a nice little uptrend. It's actually bounced right here, and that's around 9 o'clock at night Eastern Standard Time. But back to our trade. So this morning we became break even on it, and we still felt positive on it. We weren't too happy with it, but we were still positive that we could get a move towards our original price target, which is at 111. We did get there. We actually got a little bit above. We closed at 111.04, in which we alerted out. It was a nice 30 pip plus profit. We personally collected a nice little trade. After that, we exited. It went a little higher after, not too much, and then it came down recently. And that is the closing of our euro dollar trade. We were happy with the little bit of profits we could capture on it. And this is a chart of Chipotle, ticker CMG. It's a stock that's been getting absolutely hammered since September of last year. Unless you've been living on under a rock, you know why. Chipotle has been getting hammered with their whole food and bacteria contamination scandal, if that's what you want to call it. I personally love Chipotle. I think they'll come out of this fine. They're right now in like a recovery mode. They're trying to bring back foot traffic, bring back in sales. They're trying to pretty much repair their brand, and the stock price kind of shows that, and I'll explain. The past 6 months, we've had this consolidation period, this long, not really too volatile consolidation period. During this period, there's a series of lows. You got a nice low here. This is when the market sold off in early January. And you also have recently this tight range right here, which we believe is offering a nice buying opportunity for Chipotle. Again, this is the daily chart, and this is showing some momentum coming back in the stock. We have an oversold area right here, which is seen in these bubbles, and the stock price really hasn't moved, but yet these indicators are increasing. Now, is that a bad or is that a good sign? It could be a negative correlation. It could also be a good correlation. It could be signs that momentum is coming into the stock. It just hasn't bought into it yet. Don't forget, you've had Brexit. There's a whole bunch of other factors that could be holding the stock down, which could mean more money for you if you get in nice and early. The only thing we see challenging is this trend line right here, which is currently sitting at. If it breaks above, we think we can see price move up to this $450 to $500 area, which should be a pretty nice sizable gain. Um, this is just a quick look at a chart that's been getting hammered. We don't think that you'll see a dead cat. We think this is the bottom. This is the bottom in Chipotle. If we look at the weekly, I mean, it just shows the story. I mean, you're buying the stock that's you're buying it at prices that hasn't been seen since almost 3 years ago. It's just crazy. This is an incredible buying opportunity if you can at least hold, but even in the short term, this is an awesome buying period. A buying point, I'm sorry. Again, this has been a recap of our blog post and another free trade for you guys. As always, visit our website, www.nlccapital.com. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube, where we constantly post free information all the time. Thank you and have a good night.